So 3 space.
No.
And now for our feature presentation.
Okay, everybody, we're going to go ahead and do our 4th game of the 1998 PC version of Jeopardy, in which so far, in 3 games, I have won $250,000. That's $250,000. Will I win more? We shall find out. Got Robo, Mikey, and Ben joining in.
Hey, hey, hey.
And Tiger's currently lying on my bed. He's just looking at me.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Normal game. Okay, so how many people are out there? And we'll get a couple of computer contestants to play against you. Player 1, what's your name?
Player 1 has the
Let's do this.
All right, let's go. From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy! And now, here is your host for Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Put on your thinking caps, folks, because it's time for another game of Jeopardy!
Let's do this.
We've got some really interesting categories.
I'm trying to add on my $250,000. Let's see what the categories are.
Vocabulary. Colors. Islands. Cathedrals and churches. Rock lyrics. And to complete the board, modern.
Oh, I think I might like these categories. We'll see how much I like them in a moment.
Let's get things underway, Player 1.
Cathedrals and churches, 100.
Victor Hugo described it as a vast symphony in stone. Quasimodo would agree.
Oh, shoot.
What is Notre Dame?
The emergency alert system came on my local...
Correct.
Cathedrals and churches, 200.
All right, Player 1.
James Renwick designed this Fifth Avenue Cathedral in the
Gosh,
Gothic
damn it,
Revival
Big Bob.
style.
What is St. Patrick's Cathedral?
Do what?
Oh, I'm just playing Jeopardy.
That's it.
Cathedrals and churches, 300.
The Basilica of the Holy Blood in Bruges, in this country, contains a relic believed to be drops of Christ's blood.
What is Belgium?
That's correct.
Cathedrals and churches, 400.
This English city's modern cathedral, built in 1962, stands next to the bombed-out ruins of the old one.
What is Coventry?
You are correct.
Cathedrals and churches, 500.
The cathedral of this northern Italian city looks quite fashionable with its 135 marble spires.
What is Milan?
Correct.
Colors for 100.
Mandarin and tangerine are shades of this.
What is orange?
Correct.
Colors for 200.
Your choice, Player 1.
It means to cover up wrongdoings, or a mixture to brighten up a fence.
What is whitewash?
Yes, indeed.
Colors for 300.
Name for U.S. currency, from the color on the reverse.
What is greenback?
Player 1.
What are greenbacks?
Correct.
Colors for 400.
Often used to describe a hair color, the name of this lustrous shade of black is a bird, too.
What is raven?
Player 1. That's correct.
Colors for 500.
Shade of paint you need for most of the exposed areas on the USS Missouri.
What is gray?
That's correct.
Islands for 100.
Answer?
Daily
Number
double.
one. Please make your wager.
Let's do all 3,000.
Now uninhabited, this country's Auckland Islands were once the site of a whaling station.
What is New Zealand?
Yes, indeed.
Islands 200.
Player one, it's your turn.
It's the Italian island famous for its blue grotto.
Player
What
one,
is Capri?
correct.
Islands 300.
Noted for their wildlife, these islands are also known as the Archipelago de Colón.
What is the Galapagos Islands?
Yes.
Islands 400.
Charlottetown, the capital of this Canadian province, is named for the wife of King George III.
Player
What
one,
is Prince Edward Island?
yes, indeed.
Islands 500.
It was the center of the Minoan civilization.
Player one,
What is Samoa?
good guess, but that's
No.
correct, unfortunately.
Oh well.
Anyone?
Crete. Oh well. Modern History 100.
Player one, what'll it be?
Worth a
Soon
guess.
after taking office in 1981, this president lifted the great embargo on the Soviet Union.
Who is Ronald Reagan?
Correct.
Modern History 200.
In October 1957, she became the first British monarch to open Canada's parliament.
Player one,
Who is Queen Elizabeth?
yes, but more specific. Which one?
The second.
Yes.
Modern History for 200. For 300.
Okay, contestant one.
In 1985, researchers from Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute located the wreckage of this liner.
What is the Titanic?
You are correct.
Modern History 400.
In 1928, Ataturk removed the constitutional provision that named this Turkey's state religion.
Player
Don't
three.
know.
What is Islam?
Yep.
Correct.
Bifid, as in the case of a snake's tongue, means this.
What is force?
Player one, that's correct.
Vocabulary 200.
While this bed cover can be any color, it takes its name from the French word for white.
What's a blanket?
Player one, you are correct.
Vocabulary 300.
It's the term for a word or phrase that reads the same way backwards and forwards.
What's a palindrome?
Player one, yes.
Vocabulary 400.
All right, player one.
It's the more common term for a dactylogram. Yours is unique.
Player one,
What's a birthmark?
good guess, but that's
poop.
incorrect, unfortunately. Player three,
What is a fingerprint?
Fingerprint.
that's correct.
Oh, okay.
Chuck Berry asked her, why can't you be true? You started back doing the things you used to do.
Who is Maybelline?
Player one, yes.
Rock Lyrics 200.
In Purple Haze, Jimi Hendrix sang, acting funny, but I don't know why. Excuse me while I do this.
What is Kiss the
Player
Sky?
one, that's right.
Rock Lyrics 300.
Question that follows Chicago's, does anybody really know what time it is?
What is Does Anybody Really Care?
Player one, why, yes.
Rock Lyrics 400.
Talking about your troubles, it's a crying sin. Ride a painted pony, let this spin.
What is The Spinning Wheel?
Player one, yes, indeed.
Rock Lyrics 500.
Okay, contestant one.
Little Richard shouted, she has a lot on the ball and nobody cares if she's long and tall.
Who is Sally?
Correct.
Vocabulary 500.
This word, meaning to wind and turn or wander aimlessly, comes from the name of a river in Asia Minor.
Player two,
What is meander?
Meander,
correct.
yeah. Last clue before we go to Double Jeopardy.
In 1965, President Johnson sent 20,000 U.S. troops to this country, Haiti's neighbor.
What is the Dominican Republic?
that's correct.
So I'm at $9,200 at the end of the Jeopardy
Well, that
round.
brings us to the end of the first round.
Not bad. 500 for player 2, 800 for player 3.
Player 1, you're definitely in the zone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy.
Double Jeopardy.
The Double Jeopardy categories are as follows.
Dance, U.S. cities, treaties, transportation, mammals, and finally, history.
Alright. I only got 2 clues wrong that game. The first round.
Player 2, it's your turn.
In May 1995, this company delivered its first 777.
What is Boeing?
Why, yes.
Transportation 400.
In 1979, Israel sent its first cargo ship through this waterway.
Player 1,
What is the Suez Canal?
that's it.
Transportation 600.
This runnerless sled was first used by North American Indians to haul supplies and game over the snow.
Player 1,
What is a toboggan?
that's correct.
Transportation 800.
The answer is
Video Daily Double.
Daily Double. Player 1, please make your wager.
I'm just going to wager 400 only.
This type of aircraft is sometimes called a sailplane.
Here's your clue. Take a look.
What is a hang glider?
Good guess.
No.
But no.
I didn't wager too much, though. It's just a glider. Just a glider. Transportation 1,000.
Your choice, Player 1.
It's the name shared by an early warship propelled by oars and the kitchen of a boat or ship.
What is a galley?
That's it.
I'll take dance for 200.
The Kathak is an exciting rhythmic dance from this country, while the Kathakali is a Hindu dance drama.
What is
Player
India?
1, you are correct.
Dance 400.
The soles of a clog dancer's shoes are traditionally made of this material.
What's wood?
Player 1, that's right.
Dance 600.
The hora is performed in a circle, and the quadrille uses this formation.
What is a
Player 1,
square?
correct.
Dance 800.
The Sevillana evolved from the Seguidilla, a lively dance from this country.
What is Spain?
Player 1, yes indeed.
Dance 1,000.
Player 1,
The Joget is a modernized version of the Legong, the best-known dance of this Indonesian island.
What is ballet?
Player 1, correct.
History 200.
In 1993, he hinted he'd be willing to give up power if the U.S. ended its embargo of Cuba.
Who is Fidel Castro?
Yes indeed.
History 400.
In 1951, Macau became an overseas province of this country, and in 1974, a special territory.
What is Portugal?
That's it.
History 600.
In 1867, Emperor Franz Joseph created this dual monarchy.
Player 1,
What is Austria-Hungary?
that's it.
History 800.
At its height, the Aztec Empire covered roughly 1/5 of what's now this country.
What is Mexico?
Yes.
History 1,000.
Your choice, Player 1.
Tradition says this country's first emperor, Menelik I, was the son of King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba.
Player 1,
What is Ethiopia?
that's right.
Mammals 200.
Species of this mammal include American black, big brown, and polar.
What is a bear?
Yes.
Mammals 400.
Collisions with boats are the largest identifiable cause of death of these Florida sea cows.
What is the manatee?
Player 1, yes
Take
indeed.
mammals for 600.
In Sumatra, they call this tree-dwelling ape mawa.
What is an orangutan?
Player 1, yes.
Mammals 800. Or 1,000, I
A
guess.
type of civet is the dominant carnivore of this African island, the world's 4th largest.
What is Madagascar?
Player 1, correct.
Now I'd like the $800 clue.
Okay, contestant 1.
Though these earth pigs eat ants, strictly speaking, they are not anteaters.
What is an aardvark?
Correct.
Treaties 200. I only have $20,000. Oh, and I have $20,000 right now. I'll bet it all. All 20 grand. The whole thing.
New song, I Love
The
NASCAR.
1815 Treaty of Paris was signed after his final defeat at
I can't think
Waterloo.
of
Who
his
is Napoleon?
Yes.
Treaty's 400.
This treaty, signed in France in June 1919, didn't take effect until January 10, 1920.
Player
What
one,
is the Treaty of Versailles?
to be sure.
Treaty 600.
The major issue settled by 1842's Webster-Ashburton Treaty was the disputed border of Canada and this northeast state.
What is Maine?
Yes.
Treaty's 800.
Reached in 1993, the second of these treaties calls for Russia and the U.S. to reduce their nuclear warheads by 2/3.
Oh, we haven't even read player 2 and 3 this round.
What is the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty?
I think so.
Correct. It's your turn, player three.
This home of Disney was probably named for a soldier killed in the Second Seminole War.
What is Orlando?
Yes, indeed.
U.S. cities 400.
This capital's largest public employer is the state of South Dakota.
What is Pierre?
Yes.
U.S. city 600.
Camden, New Jersey is in the metropolitan area of this Pennsylvania.
Well, Dale Jr. just clocked the last time at 169.
What is Pittsburgh? No.
Or a speed of 169. I don't know what he clocked.
What is Philadelphia?
Oh, Philadelphia, that's right.
Are correct.
It's the Golden City of the Golden State.
Player one?
What is San Francisco?
No.
Oh, Sacramento.
Anybody? Player three.
What is Sacramento?
Yeah,
That's it.
Sacramento.
This Tennessee city was built during World War II as part of the Manhattan Project.
Don't remember this one.
Player two. What is Oak Ridge? That's correct.
Oak Ridge, yeah. Last clue.
U.S. and British representatives in Europe signed this treaty December 24, 1814.
Player one.
What is the Treaty of Kent?
You are
41,200.
All right, that brings us to the end of the double Jeopardy round.
41,200.
This is a no-brainer, unless someone pulls a Clavin.
Which I don't plan to do.
Let's see what our category is for Final Jeopardy.
U.S. facts.
U.S. facts, alright. I'm gonna go for 8,800.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer.
There are more motor vehicles registered in this state than any other. What is California?
Your question, player two,
Florida.
is in...
Wrong.
What was your wager? Oh, I guess it's just not your day.
You got it wrong.
Player three, your question?
Not Florida.
That's incorrect. Let's see how much it cost you. Oh, I guess it's just not your day. Your question, player one.
I said California.
Very good.
Yep.
Now, what was your wager?
8,800.
Now you're showing off.
Bringing me to $50,000 this game.
That was a terrific game, players.
Yeah, it was.
See you next time for another game.
That's a
of
4-game winning total of $300,000.
Aye.
Are you sure you want to leave right now?
And a 5th game will be coming soon.
We'll see you again on our next game of Jeopardy.
It's pretty good.
that country needs to get their needs to be fired.
Yeah, I know.
I have my headphones on. I have a portable radio with headphones on. But when that thing goes up, it hurts my fucking ears.
Ouch.
I know.